I got to ask you, all right? So a couple of weeks ago, Laugh Factory, what happened? I'm just going to come right out and say it. Well, I'm just saying, usually people, usually stars that get into the publicity, they get some publicity by, what, ODing, maybe they go to jail, maybe they get a DUI.
Right.
Instead, you did the world a favor.
Oh, that?
Yes.
Well, I've said, you can look up the New York Post. I said, just basically, I shoved a guy in a wall a couple of times because he was extremely rude and said a horrible thing to me and wouldn't, and I brought it up to him again and he wouldn't say he was sorry. I thought anyone would, but he said he didn't remember saying it, and then he said he did. And I just lost my temper and I just shoved him into the wall a couple of times.
Yeah.
But that was it. It says that I slammed his head into the bar, and that's not true at all.
Right.
In fact, the guy quoted as saying that, but not only was a misquote, he was in New York.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't even there, so it's just one of those things that he's been. He harassed me when I was on news radio, and then and then we got along fine for a few years, and then he just did it again for no reason.
Right.
I just said that's it. Because he insulted Phil Hartman, who was like my brother, and kind of made a mockery of his death, and then said, I'm the next one to die, and I just said that's it.
Yeah.
And the guy just crossed the line.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes a lot to get me really that mad. And if people lie to me, that I don't like, or what he did.
Right. It's not a
but I
memory
think
of a
anybody
friend.
in my position, anybody would have done the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And they would have done it the first time he said it. And I gave him another chance to just at least take it back or say he was sorry. And,
Mm-hmm.
he didn't. He was just smiling about it.
Right.
So I just.
Well, it deserves to happen. From what I hear from other
really
stories,
deserved it.
He did.
Imagine if your closest friend or one of your closest friends you consider like a brother, and you love the guy, and he's murdered in his sleep, and then someone comes up to you and says, "I put the hex on you. You're the next one to die." And I don't believe he's like got voodoo powers or anything, but it was inferring that like Phil was like destined to die, and he had a hex on him, and now it's it was just an asshole thing to say. But really, it's not even funny. It's not even a joke. And and this guy was when I was on his radio, he was constantly giving me crap and why am I here and complaining about me and depressed being there and for no reason at all. I was nice to the guy, to give him jokes. And I think he was just threatened by me in the sense of because I'm funny and he's an idiot.
Well,
with jealous, and I was making more money because I was better known than him. Anyway, that's what happened.
Yeah.